guys, Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of The Grudge, the 2004 horror movie that I think is absolutely freaking fantastic. It makes the hairs on my arms stick up because it just creeps me right the F out. And I am a huge horror fan. Anybody who comes to my channel with any regularity will know that I've reviewed a lot of horror movies. I watch a lot of horror movies. They are movies that I absolutely love to see. I just like that feeling of being creeped out. But I will say, these days there's not that many movies that do for me. There are lots of movies that I'll watch and be like, oh, that was kind of cool. I like how they did that. That was kind of creepy or whatever, but it won't really get to me on that kind of instinctual level. But this is one that absolutely does, and I just think that that's absolutely remarkable and a reason why I really, really enjoy this film and watch it over and over again. And every single time I watch it, it still gets to me, even though I know what's going to happen. The moments they make me be like, and you know, that, I mean, obviously I'm not quite that far. I mean, maybe a little bit worse even, but yeah, I have a lot of fun with it every time. It just creeps me out, and I think it's awesome. For those of you who haven't seen this movie, basically it stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, the Buffy the Vampire Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame. There you go, I got it. And she travels over to Tokyo, and she's a student there, and she takes this job just helping out this woman who's an invalid. And when she's there, she gets introduced to this curse that will basically destroy everybody that it comes in contact with this house. And it comes after her, and it just is such a creepy idea. It's this ghost that's basically been built out of this moment of anguish, and it's just really cool. I mean, I thought Sarah Michelle Gellar did a really good job in this movie. I think she was a protagonist that you could really root for and hope things work out for in the end. But at the same time, she is basically kind of a means to the end in the story. She absolutely is the character that you have to kind of invest in and all that. But really, this movie is all about the scares, and you have to have a character like her that you actually care about in order for them to actually resonate with you. But at the same time, you have to have those villains that are there with you. And I think this movie does a great job of setting up two beings that basically you're scared of. You have this little boy that shows up in all these moments of horror, and just this visual of this boy who, you know, he's got this real pallor to him, and he just basically is watching you as things are going awry and things are getting spooky. And most of the time, you know, kids in real life, you see them as like these innocent beings, or at the very least these lovable little creatures. And then to have this boy that's there, and whenever he comes, he's a harbinger of doom. It's very creepy. But of course, it's the woman who comes after you that really creeps you out. Just the visual of how they made her look and the way she moves in the film. I mean, just her physicality is so creepy, where like she'll be like kind of moving at a very slow pace in some scenes, and then when there's moments where she's going downstairs, and just the way, oh man, I mean, it's hard to describe it. It's like more of like a slow but frenetic pace, if that makes any sense. I think they're just so creepy, and the idea of having them come after you, and the mental picture of the doom that you would be feeling, and the terror, because really there's almost nothing that you can do to escape their wrath. It's just, whoa, it just really gets to me every time. And I just think that those two beings are the real strength of this film, because they're just so creepy. And the visuals that they give them, like there's a moment where you see them on the roof, or you see them, like I said, down the stairs, or you just see the boy peering over up the stairs as well. Just there's so many fantastic scenes, and one of them involves a woman in, I should say, in an apartment, and so freaky. There are a number of supporting characters. One is played by an actor by the name of Jason Beers, I believe, who plays the boyfriend of Sarah Michelle Gellar, and for me, he's probably the most forgettable character in this movie. I mean, to be honest, until I actually watch the movie again, I almost always forget that he even plays a part in it, because there's not anything that happens to him that's of real note. I mean, he kind of sets the ending in gear a little bit, but really he's just a guy who comes and goes. But there are a number of actors that you would recognize that make appearances in this. You got Clea Duvall, who's an actress I've always enjoyed in so many different things. I should say I have always enjoyed in so many different things. And I think she does a great little cameo in this movie. Same with Bill Pullman as basically an officer who gets involved in everything, and he's really cool to see in it, and the part that he plays it really sets a lot of things in motion. And is really really cool. And then you have a very very short cameo by Ted Raimi, who is the brother of Sam Raimi, who does have something to do with the film, and it was really really cool to see him in the movie because I always love seeing him in films, and what they do with him is a lot of fun. And you know, this movie is definitely based on a movie called Ju-on, and you know, I know a lot of people will probably love that movie far more than The Grudge. Personally, I saw The Grudge before I saw Ju-on, and The Grudge is the one that still I hold close to my heart, but I still really really enjoy Ju-on a lot, and I know a lot of people will probably disagree with where I'd rank the two, and I completely understand that. If I'd seen Ju-on first, I'm sure I would feel the same way. But for me, I just adore this film. So those are my thoughts on The Grudge. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you're a big fan, whatever. Other than that, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more likely that other people will discover this video. Come and check it out and let me know what they think. And if you are new here, you just haven't done it yet, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I put out a new video, and you can come and join the conversation. Other than that, have yourself a good day.